Hey guys, I'm just taking a break from cutting up rounds. If you look here, we got lots of firewood rounds. I'm going to do my cutting right now, which I just did a tank of gas on the still saw. And I'm done for the day. It basically wipes me out. I can't really do anything else, and I don't sit around. I try and stretch out, get my sciatic nerve in better shape. But that's about it for today. It was 27 minutes of cutting, so I got about a half an hour work in, and I can't do anything else. I could probably barely walk the saw back up to the house right now. So I'm gonna sit and have a smoke like loggers do. And sorry for those of you who are dealing with cancer. Our family was dealing with cancer, and it's been making me think about it. I'm smoking ultralight cigarettes, and I used to smoke a lot when I was a kid. I still smoke quite a bit, but not a pack a day or anything. And I think I think I got sawdust down my throat, so I gotta wear a mask next time. It popped right down my throat, right in the right spot, and it was one of those little chunks of, maybe it's the tree's soul trying to become part of my soul since I'm taking the tree down. There's the stump. It's about 36 diameter. So pretty good sized rounds. They'll dry out on the deck and be split for firewood and keep us warm next winter. We're coming into, let's see, May. Cinco de Mayo is coming up this Friday, so happy Cinco to all my Mexican American friends. And you know, they're freaking out because of the banks. They're freaking out because of the border. They're freaking out about all this stuff that is major topics for all of us, you know, and it's not an easy subject at all to talk about because, you know, our country was founded on immigration, on immigrants coming from other countries and making this a wonderful place. Unfortunately, we're in a different time and era where, you know, terrorists and criminals and all sorts of people can come over the border and do all sorts of outlandish things. At least I'm on a 9-mile road and I got good neighbors and we can see them coming. There's plenty of forest to hide in, and you know, up here in Montana, we deal with things head on, similar to the Marine Corps, or Semper Fi, or URA, the Army, or, you know, any of the other branches of military. They're all up here. They're all heavily armed. We all believe in patriotism, which is, we believe that, you know, God gave us the right to live free and be happy and have abundance and sustenance, and home of the free, land of the brave, in God we trust. You know, all of the sayings that we grew up on. You know, they don't do pledge allegiance to the flag anymore. They don't do any sort of things like that anymore in school. And I think it's really a shame. I think that our country needs to instill more pride and patriotism into our country, regardless of where we stand economically or otherwise, and that we should have pride in who we are. We are the greatest country, the most inventive, with the most artists and the most amazing ability to promote people to the spotlight. And, you know, I love this country. I always have, and Montana's just a little piece of paradise, you know. You got Yosemite Valley, and you got Zion and all the national parks. You got all the amazing stuff. You got all the extreme stuff, you know, the east side of the Sierras and the Owens River Gorge, and, you know, just amazing opportunities in this country with the terrain and what you're able to do. So, you know, here I am out in Montana doing a little bit of rookie logging, trying to get some firewood that would have cost me $250 for a delivery, and would have been wood that would have been not the greatest, probably cut out of a dead forest and dried out and didn't have any quality to the wood burning. So, you know, sometimes you got to take the extra time, you got to make the extra effort. If you want quality in your life, you got to create quality in your life, and money can't buy quality. Quality is something that comes from within, and it comes from hard work and perseverance. So I hope you got the message today. I love you guys. I'm going to sit here and finish my smoke. And, yeah. I think this country needs to teach our children how to come out and do this very thing and understand why you need to do it. And then, you know, be able to show people winter survival and spring survival and off-grid living. And, you know, I think that there's a lot of people in the cities that have no idea what it takes in order to survive out here and live out here. And they probably don't want to. They want all of the amenities, and they want to be hooked up to the grid and high-speed internet and, you know, all these things. And it's just gotten to the point where, you know, what are we producing other than a carbon footprint? What are we producing? What are we creating in our lives? You know, and our children's lives, what are we projecting onto them? So my dad and I have conversations often about it. I'll talk to you soon, guys. See ya.